Hey, babe. I hope you're drinking enough water, getting enough rest, and doing your best to let it go, both figuratively and literally. Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm the MominShaman. We are in the kitchen today. I've got some things to do, so I figured I would invite you. So, yeah. Got a little setup. We're making some deluxe oats today, which is a a household favorite, and it is packed with nuts and oats and reconstituted dried fruit. Anyway, before we continue our adventures of the day, you know we gotta pause and take a moment to pray. O cosmic breath of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our bodies, carve out a space within us where your presence can reside. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose that illuminates the opportunities of our present moment. For you are the ground, the truthful mission, the light remembering itself through me as all is gathered and made whole again. And so it is. Angels, guides, guardians, and ancestors, I thank you for the blessing of this day. I thank you for my health and strength and the health and strength of my loved ones that you've allowed to see this glorious day. I ask that you be with me in a special way as I prepare this dish. Bless anyone that watches or participates in this live today with more reasons to smile and abide in the wonderful grace of the Christ within. I love myself. I forgive myself. I love my fellow man. I forgive my fellow man. And I have good boundaries. So remember to try Jesus. Don't try me. And it's all good. Well, dang. We operate above hate. Divine abundance nurtures generosity. On a manual mission to find the lost and tell them that they're not. I'm just here to remind you of some things that you forgot. And stuff that I did too. You stop playing. Stop playing. Anywho, so we've got... Gotta wash our hands. Let's get started. We got our apron on. Got a little light music playing in the back so I don't get copyrighted or whatever. Welcome to the live. Thanks, DJ. What's it? DJ Peace. Hope you're doing well today. Drink your water. All right. So, I need a little bit more light. Boop. Okay. We have some brown sugar in our pot right here, and I probably need to get another spoon for some more brown sugar. Brown sugar. If anybody has ever had brown sugar get hard, you can put a piece of bread inside it, and that does an amazing job of like softening your brown sugar. So I've got about a cup of brown sugar in my bowl already. Pop that down. This little bad boy is wonderful. It's really cool because the bread starts out soft and gets... We have our nuts already chopped up. I have some pecans, however you say it. It's still spelled the same. And we have our plums and cherries that I have just... They were dried. I soaked them in water and then blended them down. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of that in here. That's about 2 cups. And I have to say that I do this based on consistency and texture. So it low-key comes out different every time. So, but it comes out really good because it's got a lot of fiber in it. We're gonna mix our brown sugar. Then we have some coconut oil that's been melted down to room temperature, about a half cup of that. And what baked good wouldn't be without a little bit of cinnamon, little Madagascar bourbon. About a teaspoon of that. Ironically enough, even though this is a sweet, you do want to have some salt in it. So we're mixing that up here. All right. And I have regular cinnamon and ground ginger. Those are both good spices for digestion and calming ease. I know the cinnamon and honey has been like a staple for me. If you know, you know. If you don't, then hey. All right. So I've got about a quarter teaspoon of ginger and a teaspoon of ground cinnamon in here, as well as my vanilla. So I've got my slightly wet mix here. I'm gonna start putting our nuts. I have made this with walnuts. I have made this with coconuts, and I'm excited to see how it tastes with pecans. All right. When I started blending the fruit down, the consistency of my oat bars kind of got more like a brownie, and I really like that because it's like super moist. So yeah. I see. Thanks, Sebastian. Oh, you got the notification. Dope. Hit the bell. Oh yeah, welcome to subscribers old and new. I do so greatly appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, this is your invitation to catch me when I go live Monday through Friday. As we've moved, I'm in the kitchen more, yay! So we can go live from the kitchen. I've got some stuff to make today. I am going to an open mic tonight, and it's always good to have make something while I'm going through my words in my mind and whatnot, as far as the parts that I want to share. All right. So, yeah, it's nice and thick, and I need to loosen it. Actually, I need to loosen it up some more because I want to put all my oats in here. Definitely got that. Wonderful. All right, get our nuts in here, our oats in here, and we have a little bit of whey. What is whey? It is the milk solids that are. This makes this not vegan anymore, so because it's got milk solids. But yeah, often I can make a vegan version of this with like sometimes ginger tea, using that as the liquid to add that little bit of flavor and zing in there. I like to smell it, so I have an idea of how it is. The coconut that I use is unrefined, so it still has like that nutty flavor to it, and I have still more nuts to go. I'm gonna put all those in there, baby. This has so much fiber. It's like trail mix in a brownie, and that part of the reason why I make these is because you have one of these bars in the morning and you're gonna have a good poop that day for sure. All right, I put all my oats in there. Got it nice and juicy. So I don't know if you can, this is what it looks like this. So we have our 8x9 pan already over here. Is there anything in the oven? Go ahead and start that. And I did not put salt in here. Y'all just gonna let me forget the salt. Hang on. Alright. Thank you. Alright. job. We have our teaspoon of salt in here. And it's very interesting because the salt, you miss it when it's not there. You know what I'm saying? There's just enough brown sugar in here. It's got a nice thick consistency. While my stove is on, stay. Here is our baking pan. I like to spray the bottom. All right. So good. And this is already super thick. And if you have like rolled oats, you may want to blend some of them down just a little bit, but these are just regular, these are regular like quick oats that you can find practically anywhere. It was like a 1 pound bag, and voila, this is enough to last more than a week for a couple of people when you cut them down. I like to cut them down into like little bars and whatnot. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. And so yes, that goes into the oven while the oven is preheating so that it gets a chance to kind of work down or slowly cook off. Then when it's finally preheated, I'll add like maybe 10 more minutes. I'll make a timer for 10 minutes and go from there. So now, hang on, BRB. What else do I need to make? Where did you put it? Ah, here it is. A bit of chicken. Okay. My daughter is at work right now, so I told her that I would make her a little bit of chicken salad. And we ascribe to something that I call like the potluck kitchen, where so when I cook, I'll save like little bits of the component parts of stuff so that she can remix it into something else. So I boiled off a bunch of chicken legs and deboned them. Then I made some chicken pasta salad. And I made some with mayonnaise and without mayonnaise, so we could like do a little sauce type of thing. And one of the people that lives here doesn't like mayonnaise, so I'm honoring that. But my daughter likes mayonnaise, so we are going to get my cutting board here. And this, where's my favorite knife? Hang on. Hot water. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Plumbing. Thanks for functioning, kitties. Okay, so I am going to put these things back up. And if you put it where it's supposed to be, then you'll find it where it's supposed to be. So you put it where you can find it, so you'll find it where it's supposed to be. My grandson absolutely hates that song, and I love it because it's catchy. So, hey, anywho, I've got my mayonnaise. I have my sliced chicken. Put my nuts over here. Not sliced chicken, deboned chicken mabob. That's gonna go over here. I'm gonna just put it in this little bowl here. Okay. So yes, I wanted to show you my little quick pickles. This is really dope. I had some cucumber and sliced it up and put it in here with a little bit of sugar, some black pepper corns, some white vinegar and water. Then you shake it up and stick it in. As you can see, there's no pickles in here because they were really good and my daughter liked the pickles. So she tore them up, but I told her that I was gonna make some chicken salad. She said, use the onions from this. So I said, okay, I got you, boo. So where's my knife? Where'd my knife go? Okay, I'll get this one, but I like the other one better. Anyway, that's a personal preference type of thing. So we're gonna get a little bit of our chicken. And this will probably be enough for like 2 sandwiches. So that's good. Chop it up. Put it in my little bowl here. And I have this thing. I love oregano, so I'll put it in practically everything. So much that we've run out, but now we've stocked up on some oregano. So we've got oregano, yes. Okay, okay. So I've done a little bit of a chop on my already shredded chicken situation over here. Appreciate you. All right. I'll rinse my food. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I'm gonna take the pupper outside in a little bit. I'm not gonna worry too much about my cutting board because it's all going the same place. So, fish out myself some pickled onions, rough chop them, and voila, we have pickled onion relish. You cannot get this in the store because you gotta make it at home. And so many of the things that we get in the store we get because we don't know how to make it at home. Man, start experimenting. Get you a recipe. And before you know it, you'll be cooking. Really don't need but a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. There's mayonnaise a lot of different ways. I saw a recipe or something on the way to make a spread out of boiled eggs, and I misplaced it, but that was very interesting to try. But I mean, mayonnaise is eggs and oil. Did you know that? So there's ways you can make your own mayonnaise. I mean, there's lemon juice and other stuff to like get it all mixed together and whatnot. But so yeah, once this is incorporated, and I make it kind of dry so she can add some more mayonnaise to it if she wants to, or she can have it with crackers. But I told her I would mix her some up. Oh, we did need some spices. Now all right, we have a little black pepper. Gotta keep it spicy. And some salt. Thank you. And I think I'm going to put just a little bit of horseradish mustard in here, just for love to it. BRB. Almost out of this one. Thank you, oven. The oven is preheated, looking good. Then And bake that for about 15 minutos. There we go. Put these back where they go. And then here we go. Okay, it sounds appropriately juicy. And then I still have a half a container left to make my pesto chicken tonight. Get it all mixed up here in a tiny bowl. All right. Okay. It's appropriately juicy. Mix it through. Man, that, ooh. That pickled onion has a little kick to it. Mm-hmm. All right. This goes here. That goes there. And this goes back in the fridge. So now I know that when she gets home, she's going to have the snack that we talked about. So like, yeah. Thank you, knife. Put some water in here and spray my stuff down. And I'm still learning how to operate this hot water here because it's either too hot or not hot enough. Alright, thank you, knife. Get your right there. Drink your water. I need to drink more water. Thank you for reminding me. Ooh. My daughter made some chili last week. Chop. Honey. That was some good stuff, boy. Still have a little bit of it left. And I made some... I called it no recipe cornbread, but I had some cream corn and cornmeal, flour, salt, sugar, and oil. Turn that bad boy into an amazing cornbread that goes great with the chili because the cornbread I think needed more salt. But still, the chili was perfectly seasoned, so I think it'll work out. I like it together. Thank you, water. Did I already eat my lunch? I did. Oh, and I need to put some more in here. Okay. So we're gonna do this a little. We're doing this way because want to prepare my fruit for the next time that I make the deluxe oatmeal bars. And part of that is definitely reconstituting my fruit. For breakfast. Let's get all the grease off. You hear that? Oh, grease-free dishes. I love to hear the squeak, honey. I know when I don't feel like getting them squeaky clean, then I just go ahead and leave them until I am ready to get them squeaky clean. Go ahead and get this one. Oh, you can't even see me anymore, can you? Sorry, babe. All right. I'm washing dishes, so I just gotta wash. Yeah, whatever. But just gotta wash dishes. Spraying my stuff down and everything wrenched now. Thank you, Boom. I appreciate you. You were so good and putting that stuff together. Okay. Thank you, water. Thank you, faucet, for stopping the water. Put that there. This goes here. I do end up kind of washing dishes in stages. It looks like it's not even barely any dishes done, but I know I did some. When you experience communal living in a home with other human beings, or animals. Because if you've been around a bit, you know I've got Mia the pupper and Joey the cat. They're doing good today. Mia's up front. This goes back over there. This goes here. I'm low-key excited about this year's attempt at gardening. I've got my little romaine sprouts thing, and and so yeah, it'll sprout some romaine lettuce there, and we're still working on our thing. Put our pickled onions up, and I do need to get some containers to put that in, but that'll be there for another time. I was gonna make the chicken. That's why I washed that bowl. That is there. Where is it? Looking for the parts to the slicer, my Bob. Here it is. His thing is, it's called a mandolin. Happy birthday, Chance. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the like and showing up. I only see 3 likes, sis. Come on now. Thumb them likes up. So we're going to get our slicer piece installed in here. There we go. Just snaps in like that. So then we have our bowl that we have just washed from our oats. And this cabbage has seen some better days, but we're still good. Where's my... Gotta get the big knife. We did some stuffed cabbage one time, and I learned a cool way to steam an entire head of cabbage. That was fun. We are not doing that today. All right. I don't know why, but I like it when, like, see how the cabbage is like so packed tight like that? It feels like it makes it easier for me to shred. Oh yeah, we'll just take it in our mandolin. Since it is a larger piece, I don't need to put the guard on it. I do need to pay attention to where my freaking fingers are so that I don't end up taking a piece of that off. And I have in the past been so focused that I dissociated it and cut my finger. But we're going to focus on today while we get our cabbage cut up. And see how well it sticks together, and I kept the core on. So I am slicing around the core. Yeah. See, nice and thin. Very pretty. This can be turned into this, which is pickles. Are you going to address the that's there haven't been any sweets. Let's see. This is called pickles. This is shredded cabbage, shredded onions, peppercorns, red pepper flakes. This is made with lime juice and vinegar. All right. So we've got a quarter of our head shredded. Now let's take care of the rest of, oh, that's our timer. It's been 15 minutes and ooh, these oat bars are smelling amazing. All right, let's check it out. Not quite. We're gonna do about five more minutes. It's not quite dry enough yet, so then we'll get on that. And check it. Timers are super helpful in the kitchen, especially for me, because as you can see, I'll get doing something else and forget about that. But the oat bars are smelling really good right now. All those good nuts. Thank you, thank you. All right, cabbage. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Voila. Okay. All right. Now I have my half cabbage shredded. I'm gonna get some onions together. This we'll go in its bag over here. And then we're gonna clean up our scraps here. These make wonderful roughage, stuffage for the roughage. I am cutting up some cabbage and getting ready to pull out some ultimate deluxe oat bars. It's kind of like a brownie that I make with oats and dried fruit and nuts and whey. So, well. Oh, you're very funny, Andre. You know, I used to say, don't trust a skinny cook. Ha ha ha, very funny. So, yeah, anyway. Eating my cabbage. Okay, we're waiting for our timer to go off. We've got another minute before that goes. And we'll get our various scraps down. That and then a thing. Right, I'm gonna just let it cool. Put my knife up. Okay, into this container, because we use reconstituted dried fruit for the deluxe oatmeal, what I'll do in here is I'll put some filtered water in it and soak my, let me see, dried cranberries and dried blueberries. Where's my blueberries? Did I pull them out already? Big. That's my timer. Where's my blueberries? Right here. All right. You do want to pause before you stick your face down into an oven because there's a big burst of warm air that comes out along with ultimate oat bars. So these are going to sit on the stove to cool for a bit. That goes here. And these will get cut up into like candy bar sizes and used for breakfast or snacks. It only takes one, you know, that's about how big you are, Andre, right? About this size to have some good poops, that fiber. You really do gotta let some shit go, both figuratively and literally. So yeah. Now we're gonna get some onions. There we go. All right. Now that I'm, once I get done with this, I'll be hopping on stream with most likely Stardew Valley. So if you enjoy watching that, looking for folks to come and go do missions in Lego Fortnite. I have an Odyssey world. And if you play that, go ahead and comment down below. If you haven't subscribed, this is your invitation to catch me when I go live. Either in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the on the game console. Thank you so much for your kind and generous donations. Cash App is located in the description. I can tell a lot of y'all didn't cook with your grannies. Yeah, whatever. All right. That's French red shot onion. Drink water. Where did my knife go? That's it. Oh, here we go. Nice. Get our little nubbies cut off of our onions over here. I'm just gonna slice them thin. I don't feel like whipping out the mandolin. Two onions for my cabbage and one to refill my pickle onions. So once the pickle juice is made, you can add more onions to it or put cucumbers in it as they are available. Look at all that nice red onion. That ends up making the food colorful. All right. Hello from Tennessee. What are we having for lunch, ma'am? You're hungry? I can't quite see your name. Right now I'm cutting up some onions to refill my quick pickle jar and to make some fried cabbage. We just finished making some ultimate oat bars. Those are cooling right now. And yeah, Coley is grabbing the cast iron skillet. What was that fell over? Ooh, a jar. Good thing it did not break. Hooray! I didn't see it there because it was clear. Okay. Cast iron skillet with some oil. And our half of thinly shredded cabbage. We're gonna let my pan heat up while I'm finishing cutting my onions. I made some chicken salad for my daughter for when she gets home from work, and this is prep for later on because I like fried cabbage. Whenever I think about my parents, my dad used to make fried cabbage and onions. So what part of Tennessee are you in? I was in Tennessee a few years back. Was it Memphis? I was working a home show there, doing sales. Pitchmen are fun to hang out with, or what have you. Okay, so I have my onions. I have my salt and my pepper. I need to grab my oregano or oregano, yes, depending upon whatever. I just want salt, pepper, and oregano. Oil. Oh no, probably do some soy sauce. Yeah. So, I absolutely love oregano for its healing properties, although like the essential oil of oregano cannot be used like straight out the bottle. You have to dilute it in a carrier oil so that you don't end up burning your skin or whatever you use it for. It can be ingested when diluted, however, do your own research. So, but yeah, it is anti-inflammatory. So, yeah. Okay, we're letting our oil heat up. You hear that sizzle? Yeah. Good. Yeah, and that will definitely cook down. It fills my pan completely up. Yay. And then we also want to make sure we're appropriately salting. Alright. We'll go ahead and add our oregano. I'm going to sprinkle like this. That looks like something else, don't it? You see that? That looks like something else, don't it? It looks like something else. That's that special oregano. So yeah. I'm gonna get our onions in here. Grab my jar. Mia. Okay, so I like to put my cabbage into a hot greased skillet because I like the little crispy bits that that get made when it's sitting on that hot skillet. Alright, that is doing good. I've tossed my cabbage about a bit so that I have oil on the other pieces and it's already starting to sweat down. That is wonderful. So yeah. Do I have any carrots? Let me see. Oh, I kind of forgot to get mine. Well, this is my quick pickle brine. Just add some more onions to it. Fill the jar back up. And these are great in salads, on salads, all that stuff. Just fill it on up. Whatever won't fit in the jar, I will toss into my cabbage. Do I have a tequila? That's gonna work. Go ahead and Get that off there like that. And then we can just do this over the pan to get a little bit of the orange color and make our cabbage colorful. Nice. And this won't change the cook time of my food or whatever because it's already so thin. By the time it cooks down, everything will be done. We're planning a special dinner tonight for some of my friends coming over. But that's going to be chicken pesto. I'm not going to go live cooking that. Mix this all in. Nice. Shout out to Heaven in Greensboro, North Carolina. This smells so good. Yeah. Okay. I just saw like the little crispy bits that I like to get when I do cabbage. Alrighty. Alright, so if you haven't already, subscribe. It's your invitation to. Hit that bell notification when I go live. If you haven't followed me on other social medias, yeah, feel free. So I'm getting ready to close this on out so I can hop on the PlayStation and play some Stardew Valley. I guess I'll post some pictures on my Instagram later. Know that you're beautiful, sexy, and amazing. And even though I haven't seen it, somebody thinks that your butt looks nice, and apparently somebody thinks that my butt looks nice. Good thing. Like, I know it does. Whatever. Keep it clean off of your shoulder. Be kind to yourself so you won't be mean to anybody else. We have enough hate in the world, so go be great. Have a great day or night. I love you in the most appropriate way. Take care.